Hey guys, good morning. Happy Mondays with Madi. My name is Madi Still, founder of Still Preppin' 24/7. And today we are going to talk about sleep. Before we get to sleep, however, we're going to talk about product of the week, POW. Okay, our product of the week is something called Thermo. Thermo is what we consider to be like our cheat pill. So whenever you're going to have a fatty meal, you want to take Thermo prior to that fatty meal, because what it does, and I'll show you guys a clip on my website as well, it actually takes out the fats. So there was an experiment done in somebody's nutrition club, I can't remember, where they had water and they poured oil into the water and then they put Thermo on top, and you could see the fat being pulled from the top. So Thermo is really, really good. It's got fiber. It's going to pull that fat away. It's going to reduce the fatty intake that you take before having some type of cheat meal. So that's the POW, product of the week, is Thermo. In addition to that, we are also starting our Prolessa Duo Challenge today. It's going to be for 30 days. So I wanted to make sure that I talked about Prolessa Duo. It's a powder that controls hunger, and it also decreases body fat. So I'm just really quickly looking for a picture that I was going to show you guys, because I want you to see the products in close comparison so you can see what Prolessa Duo can do. So this is me after having lost all of my weight on this side, and then using Prolessa Duo, doing strength training. This is what I was able to accomplish with my body. Prolessa Duo is really just great. I've got these results in the past. Okay, so you can see it significantly reduces inches around, I won't say significant, disclaimer, it reduces inches around the midsection. It's going to reduce your inches in other areas, and you're going to notice a big difference. So those are the two products of the week, Thermo and Prolessa Duo, which I'm really excited to start Prolessa again. Okay, sleep. Shout out to Meg, who is in my CrossFit class, okay? I was talking to them this morning, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't prepare Mondays with Madi. Had a really busy weekend, and she was like, I think you should talk about sleep and how sleep can affect the body. Boom! Going with it, right? So thank you, Meg. I did some research, okay, in the process of all of that, and I just want to tell you guys some facts about sleep. All right, so first of all, if you are dieting, eating as clean as possible, working out 4 to 5 days a week, 30 minutes to 60 minutes a day, and you're not seeing a change, you're on the Herbalife nutrition program, whatever, and you're not seeing a difference, look at your sleep pattern. Start documenting and tracking down the hours of sleep that you're actually getting. And I'm talking about restful sleep, not that tossing and turning type of sleep. So I am a person who has come from sleep insomnia for 5-6 years. So we're going to talk about what sleep can do and how it can actually hinder your weight loss. And then I'm going to talk to you about some strategies that I use to sleep a little bit better. So there was a study that was published, and I'm going to actually publish this website as well so you guys can read the article that I found. But it says that they had 2 different groups of dieters. One group was put on, and they were put on different sleep schedules. Actually, I think it was one group put on 2 different sleep schedules. So when they were on one sleep schedule where they were sleeping up to about 8 hours a night, half of their weight loss came from fat. So they were able to lose weight. They lost the weight due to fat. Then they were cut back on their sleep, maybe like 5 hours, 6 hours. And that amount of weight loss that they lost initially was then cut in half. So they felt hungrier, less satisfied after meals. They lacked energy to exercise. Okay, so if you have ever had a restless night's sleep, think about what your day is like the next day. They compare lack of sleep to being drunk. So when you're drunk, the frontal lobe is actually impaired, okay? And that is your ability to make complex decisions. So when you're drunk, you're not really making the best decisions for yourself. It's the same thing as not sleeping. You see a piece of cake and you go, one more slice wouldn't hurt. Your frontal lobe is impaired, so you convince yourself, and your body is hungrier. You're gonna actually crave carbs. You're gonna crave things that aren't really that great for you. And here's one reason why. So poor sleep, it actually changes your fat cells. So it changes your body's ability to produce insulin in the proper way. So it's disrupted. So you need insulin, okay, to remove fatty acids from the bloodstream. And without that, fat is actually stored in the wrong places, like in the liver. So not sleeping changes the way that your body stores fat in the same way it would do that for a diabetic. That was a crazy statistic for me. And you're going to crave food because your body produces a hormone. It's a stress hormone that your body produces. Your cortisol levels rise, and then that stress hormone causes you to crave carbohydrates, things that aren't that great for you. You're not going to be satisfied. You're going to be hungrier throughout the day. So sleep is the number one inhibitor of weight loss. So if you're seeing a disruption in your weight loss, look at your sleeping pattern. What can you do to actually improve your sleeping patterns? One thing, we have great products for sleep. We have Sleep Now, we have Relax Now, we have Nightworks. That's my favorite. I take those products every single night before bed to get a restful sleep. The other thing you can do is when you wake up in the middle of the night, if you find yourself having trouble falling back asleep, do not get on your phone. Put on some relaxing music, go sit in a chair, get out of the bed. If it's because you're stressed and you're thinking about too many things, what I do is I wake up, I make a list of what needs to be accomplished or what I'm stressed about, and then I go back to sleep. So you have to sometimes get up out of the bed and actually do that so that you can put yourself at ease. Prayer, okay, that always works for me as well. So whatever it is that you need to do to get back to sleep, start looking up ways to do it. Start realizing that your sleep is a direct connection to your results, whether it's weight loss or being strength training, because you're not going to be able to lift as heavy because you're tired. Okay, so I just hope that was helpful for some of you. Again, Thermo Prolessa Duo Challenge starts today. If you're interested, hit us up. Follow me on all social media networks at stillpreppin247, and I look forward to your comments and your questions. Have a great Monday.